Spear to linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the Jaguars, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Now moving to check out his numbers, catching that football last week.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
33-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, go! Hey, James,
Another carry for him. And they take him down right along the 30. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Now it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey,
Lawrence working from the gun. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead. It keeps this drive moving.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, Lion,
Back-to-back carries here. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throw is caught by the back. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep.
The Jaguars and their running back about to get back to work. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. They'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down?
That was in.
Gigantic call, but one that certainly creates.
That was in. No.
But it's going to be 4th down. Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Let's go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hey,
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. And that tackle made by Princely Umamielen.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Trying to catch it with a draw, it does not work. Send it backwards. Now they're left with a 4th down to figure out.
That ain't good. This ain't good.
Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field.
God, the defense
And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
No, we're gonna let go.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Completed to his running back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Hey, go! Hey, go.
Lawrence hangs out to it. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Hey,
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
We got it. We got it.
He's now up to 7 catches in this first half. Quite the pace that he set for himself. Let's see if he can keep this up and just how many catches he can haul in before this one's over. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, easy.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Fred, here we go.
Now Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He'll bring up 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way.
I got that ass.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Cut.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic.
Surely I can keep that one.
Jaguars, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that active 5-game losing streak might be a thing in the past if this lead holds.
Hey, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That stop made by Derek Brown. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Focus, hot.
He'll work against the blitz. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, Rob, here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Fuck's sakes.
Jaguars back
Thank
out
God.
on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And they'll have momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
Hey, easy.
On 1st down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Complete left side to Thomas. The 50. 30. The 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 16-point ball game.
They didn't even try.
Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series.
Hey, Lion.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Offensive line uses 2nd and 4.
Hey.
They go play action. Lawrence. Caught by his back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's stopped for no gain. The defense stands strong, and we've hit halftime. So we've reached halftime, Brock. Well, the team... The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Okay, ready? Lisa 20.
Drawn starts with an off. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And the Panthers get to that one! Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Fuck.
The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Yeah, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
Lawrence now off the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Hey, Ginger, touch.
No throw. 3rd and long. It is cut left side. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Lawrence couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, Ron!
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Catch made underneath by the back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Hey,
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Rip, 27.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They have the 1st down and even more. And he only needed one more step for the score, and they stop him at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Lawrence looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Running it now out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Fred.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Option give here. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Hey, lie.
Back to the well again. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jaguars, then this running back headed back out for a new series. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another that could put this just too far out of reach.
Hey. Silver.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Catch made. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Here we go.
A give now from the gun. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now we'll get a stoppage for an
Doesn't
injured
matter,
player.
I'm
As they head out to
not
check on, looks like an
fucking-
injured patient.
3 points there.
Jaguars back out on offense. They're running back, headed out
I'm
once
still
again.
14.
And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach.
Hey, let's go.
Now again, running right. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the
Red,
Jaguars first down.
Now it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Hand off to the back. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Great job.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race.
I don't know why my camera just fucked it.
The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Trevor Lawrence with the... Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Hey, lock.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Number 87. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 37-yard
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Thomas Jr. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3
We're at
yards
20.
to
Here we
go.
go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This line, he's going to run for it. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Season 23.
First down.
Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On the rest.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Hey, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion.
Fuck's sakes.
The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Give now to the running back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third.
They give it to him again. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
Oh, unfortunately.
Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And this is it. Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one.
Let's go, Jag.
Here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the
Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. To throw. Here's Bennett. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Jump off cup on his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up third down and 5.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Looking now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First down and goal to go.
Another carry for him. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Back now, pressure coming. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Loss of 7 brings up third down and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Jaguars and their running back about to get back to work. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Incomplete. Results in a fourth down.
Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
60 bison, 60 bison.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Third down, they need 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's the first down, he's still going. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice...
Season 11 to 13. No. Track again.
Pickup of 9.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
19, Tiger.
Bennett. Caught in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's out on the bootleg. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Here we go, set. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right.
Damn.
The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Looking to throw, Bennett. Gets it to him on the screen. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back-to-back carries here. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Now run here from the gun. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and given them a spark they need when he gets involved. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Sending him on the dive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Right up the gut. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Caught quickly on the slant. There's a little bit up to the 21. Amani Hooker with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Going back, gets the handoff. Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of this. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Bennett. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3. Jaguars and this running back heading back out for a new series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to the well again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Running it now out of the gun. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. They'll run for this. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars ballooning the first half lead even further.
Here we go.
Now, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first half passing touchdown. At the pace he... Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Ready? Viking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Played it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, and I know exactly what's going to happen.
42-yard line.
I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar Knights.
Now Bennett. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To throw, here's Bennett. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Bennett now to throw. It's caught. It's Hunter. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get more points to end the lopsided first half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. They'll run here on first down. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down at the
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Bennett throwing here. Setting up the running back screen. That's being sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
The Titans in the nickel for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Jaguars, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard, but like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
The give now out of the shotgun. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 44-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. There's a dive up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. At the Titans' 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Bennett. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
Third down.
Back now, pressure coming. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Here's the one back on the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's tackled at the
4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go play action. Got his man. Thomas has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
Design bootleg here. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
The coverage by Cedric Gray.
Looking in the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel.
The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence.
Ready, go.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 49-yard line.
Another carry for it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Titans in the nickel for 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
Throw here, 3rd down. Catch made underneath by the back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series.
Ready. Check go.
Starting this drive with a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Josiah Stewart.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
19, side, rig it. Reload. Unlock line. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Is the ball carrier taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go. Hey, hey, check that. Hut, hut.
Give now to the running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's good.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
7-yard
Check.
line.
Hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance.
Here we go.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
Go.
Now run here from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Across midfield to the
2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6.
gain. It's 4th down.
Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out.
Set. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Ojulari on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Thomas Jr. Incomplete.
Bah, yo, bah,
4th down.
yo, bah.
Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Ready, ready.
Hand off to the back. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
Taken down behind the line.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Man, he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Results in a 4th down.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division.
Turner. Mm.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger. Son. Here we go, son. Lisa, 24. Sunday, Silver. Hey, easy. Ralph. Soka, son. Silver. All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger, son. Here we go, son.
Ah,
Hey, Ron. Sunday, here we go, son.
you bitch.
Fred on red. Sunday, son.
What?
Hey. Red.
Oh my god.
On red. Hey, son.
Are you
Hey,
kidding?
lion. Hey, here we go, son. Hey, gold. Here we go, son.
Alright, I'm going to the toilet. Holy shit.
Please welcome your 2027 New Orleans Saints.
On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Jaguars. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Facing off with him, that's Jaguars, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains.